Hello, friends, and welcome to Managing Eco-Anxiety Tools from Ecopsychology and Narrative Therapy. My name is Soraya Keating, and in this wellness video, I will be inviting you to number one, use a simple tool from Ecopsychology, and number two, a tool from narrative therapy, both of which involve connecting to an element or an animal in nature to help access wisdom around eco anxiety and also alleviate eco anxiety. Let's begin with a simple breathing practice. This is called breathing with the earth. So, wherever you are, I invite you to, if you can, be outside, if weather permits. Take your shoes and socks off and put your feet on the ground. If you are inside, it's okay. You can just sit and imagine you're sitting on the earth. You are sitting on the earth inside rather than outside. And take a nice, easy, and deep breath into your whole body. Your body is earth. Take a nice, easy, loving breath out of your whole body. Beautiful. And now, as you breathe lovingly in and out of your whole body, imagine your body is connected with the earth. Actually, don't even have to imagine. Your body is connected with the earth. And as you breathe in with the earth herself. So you're breathing in with the earth. And as you breathe out, you're breathing out with the earth, synchronizing your breath with the earth's breath. And do that 2 more times on your own. Breathing in with the earth, breathing out with the earth. Thank you, everyone. So, when you think about eco-anxiety, I invite you to identify how eco-anxiety manifests in your life. Is there a particular theme that it shows up around? Maybe a fear of what humans are doing to the planet and what ultimately may result from that. Or maybe there's a more specific concern around natural disasters. Just naming what is alive for you around eco-anxiety. And now I invite you to move into our first tool, an eco-psychology tool. And eco-psychology, some simple principles from eco-psychology are: we are not separate from the earth, and whatever we do to the earth, we do to ourselves. Or another way of saying that is our well-being as humans, as members of this sacred planet, our well-being is tied to the well-being of the earth. So, first tool we're going to use today from eco-psychology is connecting with wisdom of an element or an animal. So I invite you to close your eyes and ask yourself, what element or part of nature or animal are you drawn to right now? And just let your intuition speak. Maybe it's something around you. Maybe it's a tree or a bird. Well, just let your intuition choose. I chose water. And now, after you've chosen your element or animal or part of nature, I invite you to either visualize that part of nature or animal, or draw a picture or find a picture of that element. Here's my image of a river to represent water. Great, so you've chosen your part of nature and you've created an image, or you visualize, or maybe that element or animal is right there in your physical space to connect with. Now I invite you to ask that part of nature to offer any wisdom related to eco-anxiety, or any words of wisdom related to the state of our planet. And you might start by writing what your element or animal says. So I wrote here on the back of my image, water says. Okay, water says. So see what comes through you. So you can read mine if you wish. Water says, there are no obstacles, only invitations to move in a different way. Let anxiety soften you and remind you of your connection to all of life. Wisdom is found by flowing with, not pushing against what is happening. Sometimes storms are needed to clear the path. Great. So you can pause the video, write down whatever wisdom comes through you connecting to your element or animal. And then the final part of this is to now ask for an action step from your element or from your animal, whatever you've chosen. What's an action step you can take? And just see what comes through. If no action step comes through, don't force it. You can move with the pace of nature. That's a paraphrase. And just invite in that in time, an action step you can take will come through. One common feature of eco-anxiety is people tend to feel frozen. However, when people choose an action step, it can often be empowering. Okay, let's move to our second tool from narrative therapy. So narrative therapy posits that there is no inherent reality. We create our reality by how we tell narratives about ourselves and about the world. In narrative therapy, there are also no problems that we have. However, people experience problems. We externalize what we might in other realms of psychology view as a problem within ourselves. We externalize the problems, and we use stories to empower ourselves and find solutions. So I want to invite you now, in the spirit of narrative therapy, to focus in on your element or animal again. And now write a simple fairy tale that begins with once upon a time and then explores through your imagination how your animal or element navigates eco-anxiety. So, for example, I might start my fairy tale with once upon a time there was water, and water flowed freely on the planet until one day these strange creatures called humans started polluting our waters and using all these toxic chemicals in our food supply. And suddenly the water was no longer clear. Water cried and water grieved, and water tried to tell the humans, look at what you're doing to me and to yourselves. And water cried and cried. And anyhow, I'm going to pause there so I don't go too long with this video. So, what would be your fairy tale and what would be your unique solution that comes through by writing up from the perspective of your element or part of nature? I hope you enjoyed this wellness video and wishing you all the best in navigating eco anxiety and finding solutions.